This right here is orange juice. Look at this orange monstrosity. It's way too orange for my taste. Therefore, today I'm going to show you how to remove the orange from orange juice. So you want to enjoy that orange juice without that orange. So how do you do it? You will need scientific tubes, a centrifuge, which of course you have at home, activated charcoal, and of course orange juice. Before we begin with any activated charcoal, let's take a closer look at the orange juice. You can see that it is not clear. You will not be able to see right through it, and this is because it contains a lot of fine particles. So let's get rid of them. But instead we are going to need a syringe. Let's quickly open that syringe up. And yeah, that's for the environment. When using a centrifuge, we need to have at least 2 of these vials filled with an equal amount of liquid sitting on opposing sides, because if we didn't, there would be a lot of vibrations and the centrifuge might get destroyed. There you go, 6 centrifuge vials filled with orange juice. Keep the color in mind and also notice that there's no precipitate in the tube. A centrifuge works like this. It spins the vials extremely fast, and centrifugal forces force any solids or liquids, which are not miscible with one another, to separate more easily. Of course I want some more power, and I'm not going to spin it at about 500 rounds per minute. I'm going to set it to 3000 rounds per minute. We let it spin for 30 minutes, and after those 30 minutes were finished, we took another look at the orange juice. Something interesting happens. You can see that there's a precipitate. All of those solid particles have been in the orange juice before, and they simply settled down. Here you're able to see 2 samples of orange juice. This one hasn't been centrifuged and this one has been. As you can see, it looks somewhat clear, but it's still a little orange. And you can see all of that solid that settled down. This normal orange juice, this is centrifuged orange juice, and I guess that they should still taste the same, but I'm going to give it a taste. It still tastes like orange juice. This was the centrifuged orange juice, and this is normal orange juice. I have to say that this tastes a little harsher, but this still tastes like orange juice, but it's a little off. The liquid was carefully decanted off, leaving behind this whitish orange powder. I ended up tasting this powder, which faintly tastes like orange. I guess most of the actual orange aroma is in the orange juice and not in this powder. Time for the next step of purification. I cleaned the tubes and added a small amount of activated charcoal. The cleaned orange juice, which we centrifuged, was added to the vial again. The vials were shaken violently before allowing them to stand for about 10 minutes. Activated charcoal should absorb most of the color, but it will also absorb any kind of taste and maybe even the sugar. Time to centrifuge again, this time only 4 vials because I drank one of them and I can't add the other one. We centrifuged for another time and now it looks a lot clearer. It's not perfectly clear, but I'm satisfied with it and I'm going to give it a try. And this is somewhat clear orange juice. It's still a little bit orange, but I can definitely see through it, and it doesn't have any flying particles in there besides the activated charcoal. Taste test. It honestly lost most of its taste, and yeah, it tastes more like water than orange juice, but it still has some sugar in it. It's definitely sweet, but it doesn't taste like orange. Now that I have even eaten some of that charcoal, make sure to drop in one of these and consider subscribing for more awesome content in the future. Bye.